we are asking City Council to approve to the ballot two separate ballot issues. City Council, by charter, has to, by August 4th, pass a resolution putting issues on the ballot. There's an August 4th deadline for anything. Any, TARDA or the Metro Parks or, whoever wants to put something on the ballot in November faces an August 4th deadline. And we've known ever since issue 1 was defeated that we too faced an August 4th deadline. But we wanted to take the time to have conversations with Toledoans to make sure that our request is in line with what the citizens want. So having had those conversations, we are ready now to ask City Council to approve the placement of two issues onto the November ballot. Attached to my statement are the two ordinances. Are they ordinances or resolutions? Technically, resolutions. Even better, resolutions that include ordinances, so that's government for you. But at any rate, we are introducing that to City Council today. I suspect that City Council will begin to debate this tomorrow at agenda review, and they will have until August 4th to vote to approve these so that they can go through the Board of Elections process and end up on the ballot. Here's what the two ballot issues would do. The first is a simple, straightforward, routine renewal of the 3/4% payroll income tax. This is the engine of city government. This is the mechanism whereby the City of Toledo has funded its operations since 1982. The citizens passed it in June of 1982. It has never been defeated. The citizens have reviewed the city's work every 3 to 4 years and have always come back with a stamp of approval. And I anticipate that the citizens will do that again in November. For what it is worth, the potential defeat of the 3/4% renewal, though I don't expect it, though unlikely. Again, something like this has never happened in our city's history, but were it to happen, it would cost the City of Toledo $56.8 million. So I had a little time on my hands this weekend and started crunching some numbers, and I sought to find something else in our city budget that also had a $56.8 million line item. And as fate would have it, $56.8 million is exactly the amount of money in salaries and benefits that the city pays to our patrol officers, the roughly 500 or so TPD patrol officers. In addition to that, there's command officers who I'm not counting in this, but one way to think of the calamity that would, if not catastrophe, that would befall the City of Toledo and its budget in the unlikely event that the 3/4% levy would fail, would be to think about it in just those terms. The defeat of the ballot issue one of the ways you could fill that gap is simply laying off every single patrolman we have on the streets protecting our city. Obviously, that's not a future anyone looks forward to. That's not a future anyone wants. And that is why I am certain that the citizens of Toledo will, as they have since June of 1982, approve the temporary 3/4% renewal. So one of the issues that will be on the ballot in November will be that. Pretty straightforward, pretty routine, don't expect a lot of drama. But procedurally, we have to have City Council approve this ordinance. So that is one of the two ordinances in your packet. The second ordinance would be for a second ballot issue, a second income tax levy this November. It would be a 1/4% increase of the payroll income tax in Toledo. It would raise about $18.9 million, and these dollars would be spent exclusively on road repair. Exclusively on road repair, totally, fully, 100% on road repair. That is the approach that I think makes sense, and that is the approach that I hope City Council agrees with, and I hope and look forward to them passing these two pieces of legislation so that in November the citizens will face two issues when they go into the ballot. They will see the normal, regular 0.75% renewal, which expires at the end of the year, and before it expires, we ought to renew it, Toledo, and that is what we're asking the citizens to do on that ballot issue. But you will see a second ballot issue. We obviously don't know what the numbers are yet. They haven't been assigned to us. You might imagine that we would be encouraging people to vote yes on 6 and 7, or vote yes on 4 and 5, or whatever numbers they are assigned. But we'll be looking for yes votes on two issues: the renewal, and then the second issue would be exclusively for road repair. I continue to believe that the city of Toledo has a lot of needs. We are a city that has historically faced challenges, and those challenges have only been heightened during the incredible and unprecedented year that cities in America have faced this year.